On that topic, it's from Philippa Noakes. We'll get to that question and then we'll hear from the rest of the panel.
Is it an untenable position for the Coalition to criticise the perceived bias of the ABC while accepting the benefits of the apparent bias in the News Limited papers? OK,
Nick Cater, let's start with you on that.
I think the ABC...
You can reflect on the other issues as well.
Yeah, indeed. Well, to go back to that first issue, I mean, the real problem here and the real answer to Alicia's question, I think the real problem for the ABC on this was a question of accuracy. It was a question of editorial judgment. It was a question of getting the facts right, because if you get the facts right, then you're not open to the kind of criticism they suffered. On this question of bias, well, you know, I mean, there is a widespread perception of that the ABC leans to the left. There's no doubt about that. I mean, there was a poll in yesterday's Fairfax newspapers which said that 32% of people thought that the ABC favoured Labor. Now, that's obviously a matter of subjective opinion. But I think that the ABC
but
does...
85% said that it provided a valuable service in the same poll, right?
Well, indeed, but a lot of those people don't actually watch or listen to it. If you look at the reach figures in the ABC's annual report...
They would think it provides a valuable service if they voted Labor.
But that's 85%, Barnaby. That's 85% of people, unfortunately, don't vote Labor.
And 95%...
We're going to get statistics.
85% of Fairfax readers do.
If you can avoid statistics, that would be great.
We'll get into a statistic war. Yeah. No, look, the point is...
Otherwise, you might have to bring up your readership.
Nick can avoid facts altogether.
That's a little unfair. If we want to turn this into war, we can, by the way. No, the point is the national broadcaster has a special responsibility. It needs to be reliable, it needs to be accurate. I worked for the BBC, and it's where I started my career, and I noted when Princess Diana died, the BBC was the last with the news. And I think that's right for a public broadcaster. We don't expect you to be the first, but we expect you to be right. So there's a special problem for the ABC when it gets things as badly wrong as it did last week.
Yeah, right.